Hi Gemini, let's do your love reading real quick. Let me show you what I got in the pre-shuffle. I didn't dive that deep, but so far what we have is Six of Pentacles, which is giving. I like to think of this as equal giving though, equal give and take, and then we've got Eight of Cups. So it looks like somebody may have walked away, but then we have Ace of Pentacles. So this is a seed planted, an idea, a decision, or something beginning, a stable new beginning. This is usually a gift. So something not to be ignored, okay? So something good. So let's see what is going on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is general, as you know, so don't force it. Just take what resonates. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I hope you're not watching tarot after tarot after tarot, just looking for the outcome you want and getting confused. Let's see. Something, yeah, I feel like something needs to be cut out. Or something maybe did get cut out. Hello. There we go. Queen of Swords. This is, you know, the truth, sharp. Sometimes this is, I'm feeling a cold, hard truth. Maybe a truth you don't want or somebody didn't want to face. Let's see. Yikes. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. That is your energy. Knight of Pentacles. That is off. In this deck, look at it. It looks like he's offering a coin. Three of Wands. It was in the reverse. So usually Three of Wands is progress. So there, it's in the reverse. So that would maybe indicate lack of progress. Eight of Pentacles. This is like focused attention, hard work, effort. Maybe she's making some youth potion. Your person, strength, holding back. Oh, I was going to do a new spread and I totally forgot. Jeez. Four of Pentacles. Very guarded. The Four of Pentacles can, sometimes it's about, you know, not letting go. This one's in reverse. And Four of Wands, wow. Four of Wands is union. Happiness. Could be twin flame, 1111. So looks like you do have a strong connection here. So I don't know, what's the problem? Let's look at overall energy. Three of Cups. Union. And Three of Swords. So there's a third party. I mean, 3 and 3 for overall energy, it looks like. You know, I'm getting, you guys might be trying to beat someone out or compete. Like, keep offering your pentacle. I think something's backfiring here. There's that Ace of Pentacles again. Oh my gosh. Look at these, bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, passionate new beginning, stable new beginning, and Eight of Cups. Interesting. So we're going to keep these two out. And give this one a chance to come back. So those were in the pre-shuffle. So we have something good coming, stable new beginning. I don't like that progress, that Three of Wands in reverse. Let's look at, let's keep going. Wow, Ten of Cups. Happiness. So you definitely have a lot of positive, I'm sorry, I'll hold it up longer. Positive energy here. Oh my gosh. Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. That's amazing. I'm going to hold this here just for a second, hoping to get a thumbnail. Wow. Okay. it's like there's being in two minds. I'm speaking, I'm saying things that are coming to my mind like they are someone else's thoughts, okay? I know I can make this work. If I do this, if I do that. There's sort of maybe a try hard, over giving. King of Pentacles, let's keep going. But I also, Gemini, I feel like you're on the verge of greatness with this in the recent, these two tens in the recent past. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles, stability. She's stable. She's resourceful. Could indicate wife, mother. Page of Cups. Communication. 5 of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. So, let's clarify. Why do we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Wands? Temperance, patience. Temperance is, can often be like a very angelic, it's a balance, but it's a very angelic, look at this with it, Queen of Cups. What's going on with this person? You are mirroring each other a little bit, but it's Five of Wands, conflict, bickering. Okay, here, this is not going to be fun to say. I mean, you definitely have a lot of love here. Certainly, very likely a soul connection. But what's happened? Oh, we have two couples because we have King and Queen of Swords. So here's what's bothering me. And there's the Queen of Swords right there. Wow. And recognition. Okay, here's what I'm getting. You guys are really bothered, I think, by what somebody thinks about you. Or maybe even what somebody said about you. And you're on the verge of greatness, or you were on the verge of greatness, and something threw you off. And instead of just being okay with it, or going, well, that sucks and that hurt, and kind of dealing with it, you're rejecting it and trying harder maybe to prove yourself, which is throwing everything off. So I think the main message here is, I always want there to be a message of growth. There you go. Wishes, healing, wish fulfillment, Aquarius energy. We have everything, but we don't have that much. We have Leo, we have Sag, we have Aquarius. We don't have a whole lot of major arcana, which, can give us an indication that very changeable energy here. The path that you're on is destined. I think you're destined for greatness, but there's a path. It's kind of like keep your eye on the prize, and I feel like things are throwing you off. Whereas, okay, so you're on this path. Here's your goal, and then there's somebody over here on the side going, or whatever, a distraction, and of course it catches your eye. But rather than going towards it and going, that's not what was supposed to happen, let me find out and try and fix that, you're going off path, where you should be staying on path, focused on your goal. I also feel like you guys have, someone's having a hard time making a decision about something that they're afraid to make the wrong decision, and there's a message coming through that is, don't stay stuck, because even if you had made the wrong decision, and you would have course corrected by now. So the wrong decision is better than no decision, okay? But you guys have greatness. You're destined for something big. And somebody isn't, well, this sounds like my, somebody isn't seeing that, or is undervaluing that, and it's throwing you off. And you got to stop that. Stop trying to fix somebody else's lack of intelligence or seeing your value. You don't have to. You know your value. And it's big. You have something amazing. So whatever it is that's throwing you off your path, remember, if you totally reject it and try and fix it, sometimes that's worse than just going, oh, that sucks, and moving on towards your goal. I'm not letting any, we might have some family issues going on because we've got a lot of players here. King of Pentacles. Stability. And Ace of Cups. I think that whatever this hiccup is, when you get past it, you're going to be back, you just need to get back on your path. Yeah, look at that. Somebody's either going to come back to you or you're going to have a new beginning in love. We just had, I don't know why I didn't pull it. We just had Ace of Cups. But this is making a decision. And I think it's, look how they're on the path. I think it's a decision just to stay on the path no matter what your outside influences are saying or doing. What's going on with love? That's strange. Usually my readings are love. Well, maybe it does apply to love. Self-love is what you need to focus on. I think that there's an issue with that. Knight of Wands in reverse. I think maybe your focus is on the wrong thing. Like, you may be continuing to try or to give somewhere that doesn't deserve it. And I think you know better. But there we have 9 of Cups, self-love. Something is blocking, your Gemini. You guys are amazing. What's the deal? 9 of Swords, overthinking. Yeah. Your happiness is right around the corner, but there's a major something going on that you can course correct. So there were several strong messages here. One was, if there's a decision you're struggling to make back and forth, just make a decision and stick with it. If you realize that you can course correct. Another one is, don't keep putting something off because you don't have all your ducks in a row. Go ahead and get started. There's a huge message about course correction. You can always course correct along your way, especially if it's like starting a new venture, a YouTube channel, something like that. Don't wait, just do it and you learn along the way, okay? And then don't let others let you stray and shake your self-value. Love you guys. Bye, Gemini.